Hey yo, we're back again with another unboxing comparison video. It's going to be a pretty dry one today. I'm not in the mood for jokes. I've got a giant boil on me. Here we are, the new boy in town. Yes, this is the HLN Aerolyn 2kw diesel heater. HLN are the only OEM diesel heater company in China. OEM means original equipment manufacturer. So for instance, if you drove an old Nova SR, you might have noticed when changing parts, rather than the parts having Vauxhall written on them, they had General Motors on, as the OEM was actually General Motors. Well, it's the same thing here, but with diesel heaters. HLN provides their original diesel heaters for top manufacturers of trucks, construction vehicles, engineering equipment, buses and vans. Their products are pre-installed on vehicles sold and operating in the EU, Asia Pacific and Americas. So that means they have been certified by the Economic Commission for Europe and won an E mark, which means they won't end up being seized from a shipping container in Felixstowe by those pesky inspectors at Suffolk Trading Standards, because they conform to safety and environmental protection requirements. So as well as all that sales pitch, we've been told in general these are the best quality diesel heaters from China. Could they really be better than the Lavaner Pro? Let's find out. So here we have three heaters side by side, and we're going to compare the shiz out of them. The Vivor, the HLN and the Lavaner Pro, all 2 kilowatts. The HLN appears to be slightly smaller than the others. Same size here, but both the aluminium body and the end cap on the casing are smaller on the HLN heater, as you can tell. That'll save you a bit of space when installing.
You win.
Do the old fan test. This end cap just slides off, don't know why I tried to screw it. Ooh. These clips, like the Lavaner Pro, only need to move a tiny amount to release them. It's more like a little pump than a click, so be gentle. So inside we've got a waterproof motherboard, just like the Lavaner Pro. But unlike all other Chinese diesel heaters, the Lavaner Pro comes with a waterproof motherboard. There's the Japanese Kyocera glow plug, like the Lavaner. They're also the same plugs that Eberspracher and Webasto use in their heaters. And we have the same upgraded heat sensor, but this one has 3 cables running to it for some reason. Try the fan, give it a good spin. Nice and smooth, the old double balanced fan there. Let's see the Lavaner Pro. Gently does it. The heater sensor appears the same, other than there were only 2 wires here. Same glow plug, double balanced fan. Hey, here they are with their tops off. Vivor, Lavaner Pro, then HLN. So the HLN's motherboard casing is metal and waterproof. The Lavaner Pro in the middle is plastic and waterproof, and the Vivor is plastic and plastic.
You win.
Take a look at them pins, eh? Bent as a 9-bob note on the Vivor. Take a look at the Lavaner Pro. Almost exactly the same, but not quite as bent. And here a different design, but still a bit bent.
You win.
Whoa, what's that? It looks like a marine exhaust. That's not normal. This is the normal bog standard generic run-of-the-mill silencer you'll get in most kits like the Vivor or the Trickle X, etc. Here's the very nice upgraded exhaust pipe and silencer that is supplied with the Lavaner Pro, Eberspracher, Webasto heaters and such like. As you can see, it's much better quality than the Vivor and it's double walled. And this is what you get with the HL International heater.
Fatality.
Cop a feel of these. Vivor, Lavaner, HLN. We have tried this and it is much quieter, so there.
You win.
Standpipe, there's your standpipe. You can find out how to fit it here, but you'll need to buy a tank from here first. HLN are only just branching out into the retrofit market. Until now they've been used to supplying heaters direct to factories where they were plumbed directly into the vehicle's fuel tank. Oh, the fuel tank. The standard 10 litre type usually supplied with these kits.
You win.
That's the only downside we've found so far. Heating ducts, let's cop a feel of these. So this is the Lavaner Pro, pretty hard that. On the Danny Dyer scale, that's about a Phil Mitchell. Vivor next. Feeble, that's an Ian Squeal Beale on the Dyer scale, that. And the HLN, wow, that's Grant Mitchell, that. Super Army soldiers.
You win.
As you can see, I'm visibly shaking.
There's not much difference here, but as you can see, one is noticeably smaller, which is more discreet. The other two have longer necks, giving you more room to attach your duct in. Not that it needs it. We prefer the smallest one, as there's no need for extra neck.
You win.
Wiring loom for the heater, the pump, and for the battery. As you can see, the HLN wiring has conduit cable, which gives the wiring added protection against having stuff dropped on it. And it's also a whole staircase long.
Fatality.
Fuel line, the good hard stuff, 4mm diameter, 2mm in diameter, and some more conduit to protect it.
You win.
Fuel pumps, we've got Vivor, Lavaner Pro, and HLN. As you can see, the first two look very similar. You've probably heard these ticking away before, but the HLN one is their quiet pump designed for RVs. It has a low noise level of 40 decibels. Most others have a noise level of 60 decibels, so there.
You win.
His heat shrink wrap is there to insulate the end of the battery cable at the connection. We've never seen any other heaters supplied with that before, so that's another win for HLN.
You win.
Now then, what do we have here? It's an upgraded fuel filter. Obviously we haven't tested this yet, but it feels a much better quality than the other ones and not brittle. But we must say, it doesn't have a water separator like the Lavaner Pro, so that's a win for Lavaner.
You win.
Exhaust clamps. What have we got here? Vivor, Lavaner Pro, Eberspracher, and HLN. The best quality out of all of these is definitely the Lavaner Pro, but the HLN are by the looks the same quality as the Eberspracher. Dash is good.
You win.
Jubilee clips. Bog standard. And here's the instructions, which we'll be having a proper look through later. We were looking forward to doing a deep dive on this controller, but it's not the same model that will be sent out with these heaters, as it wasn't out when this heater was dispatched. They will be supplying one which can be turned on via a text message, and they're also designing a newer one which is much better than the one they've been using up until now, and will be ready for the UK market in a few months.
You win.
So obviously we haven't tested it out yet, but from giving it a good feel up during the unboxing, we're pretty certain this will be one of the 4 heaters going into the van build. One of the others being the HLN's Aquano coolant heater, which we'll be using to heat our kitchen and shower water. We'll be unboxing that and testing it also, so keep an eye out for that. If this unboxing has tickled your fancy, then check the description for more details on who you need to contact about purchasing one of these HLN beauties. But there is a twist in the tale, as we've just received a 2kw Lavaner Pro Plus to unbox. So we'll see how their newest offering stacks up against the HLN in a battle for the king of the Chinese diesel heaters. Stay tuned for that. That's about it for today. We are Van Life UK, a complete survivor's guide. If you liked, please subscribe.